Ha ha!
Underneath the soil or hidden in the ground, there's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland. Hello! It's a big week at Dirty Secrets of Scotland HQ because it's 6 months now since I started the channel. We'd like to thank all of you out there for joining us on this journey. And in other news, this little bundle of joy, Jack Spaniels, is 6 years old. Can you hear that? Geese echoing around all the trees. That's lovely. It's really dark today in the bottle tip. Anyway, welcome to Dirty Secrets of Scotland. I'll get digging. I've just found some fresh, or what I think is fresh, but we won't find out with me yakking. So let's get on. Go. It's my rectangle dugout, ready to go down. Here are the 3 new brushes. Coarse, less coarse, relatively soft. Now let's see what happens. I'm hoping that this solves this problem of scratching noises on the glass. Didn't even spot that at first. This, I'm pretty sure, is a little green bottle. That works nicely. Very nicely. Look at that, folks. Lovely little green. And I think that brush is pretty good. I don't know how it's going to perform as it gets dirtier, but we'll try them all anyway. But that was pretty good, wasn't it? All right. Just had this. I think it's just an old doorknob. It's quite thin though. What do you reckon? Doorknob? I think so. I think I've got myself a bed pig here. Yep. Just going to try these gloves out as well because they've got on the back of them. Oh, that's good actually. Oh, maybe not. Okay, but that's a bed pig. It's not got the cork in it, but I've got a few at home. I've never found one of these that isn't cracked in some way. They always seem to be cracked. So I'll look at this in a bit, but chances are it'll have a split in it because they only threw them away when they were broken. They didn't waste things back then as much, so if it's whole, I'll keep it though. Cool, let's crack on. Just had this. I think it's a plain jar. Yeah, drippy lip though, that's good. Drippy lip here. Applied lip is the real name for it, of course. I don't know if this is actually a milk bottle, but it's certainly got age to it, so I'm chuffed with that. Yeah, nothing on the bottom. Nice wee jar though, or bottle. Let's keep going. Just did that. Just a plain clear medicine bottle, panel bottle. But yeah, encouraging. There's a lot coming out in some older glass as well. I just had a blob top come out, just a broken one. So yeah, let's keep going. Just had this. That's better, eh? Eiffel. Okay. H and A. Gilly Limited. And it's got a cork in it. Don't break. Boom. When was the last time that was done? You know what? I find these parts at the top, the aluminium, as you would say in America, and aluminium, as we say here in Scotland, tops that go over the cork. But I've never actually seen a complete one before. You only ever find the foil part. There you go. I've probably started a debate on aluminium or aluminum now, haven't I? Uh-oh. Check this out. It's a monster liqueur. Cointreau. I guess there was some sort of seal there. Cointreau. Everyone knows Cointreau. It's pretty old though. It's not a, I don't think it's a drippy lip, but it's not a screw cap. Would have been a cork in there. Cool. Cointreau. I have a funny feeling there's going to be a little story about Cointreau coming up. Now. Cointreau is unique in the modern drinks industry as a business that for the past 140 years has been almost completely reliant on selling one product only. In 1848, Adolphe Cointreau, a confectioner at the time, decided to diversify the family business to include liqueurs. Hence, Cointreau was born. The liqueur is the result of a precise blend of dried and fresh, sweet and bitter orange peels. Perfecting the Cointreau recipe took several years, but the formula has never changed. At the height of the Second World War, a group of German army officers attempted to assassinate Adolf Hitler with a bomb hidden inside a box of Cointreau, and a scheme codenamed Operation Spark. They hid plastic explosives in a Cointreau box on a plane that Hitler boarded. However, the detonator failed and Hitler had a lovely flight. If the bomb had gone off, there would have been no chance of survival for Hitler. Just had this. Nothing on it. Strange shape though, it's sort of curved at the front, flat at the back. Actually it's concave at the back. Clear glass. Still close to the top though mine, so. But this is a mixed tip anyway, so all sorts come out at all levels. Cool. Got a cream pot, but guys, what's interesting, it might be the same as the other piece that I found earlier. The print is complete though. I think it is, you know. Yeah, it is. Wanted genuine Craig Miller. That's what I found before. That fragment, which I couldn't find when I just looked for it. Yeah, cool. I don't know whether to fix that, you know. It's a big job, but I could do it. Let's see what this is. The Craig Miller Creamery was established in 1884 to pioneer the manufacture of butterine in Scotland, better known to us today as margarine. Based near to the ruins of Craigmillar Castle on the outskirts of Edinburgh, they claim to be the largest margarine factory in Scotland by the 1920s. By 1895, Craigmillar was producing 40 to 50 tonnes of margarine per week. However, the First World War increased demand for margarine, and during that period, 1914 to 18, production went up to 200 tonnes per week. The factory also produced butter, cream and ice cream. The Craig Miller Creamery was bought over in 1920 by Vandenberg, who make Stork. Then in 1949 by Wall's Ice Cream, finally going out of business around 1963. Yeah, this is really encouraging. That sand is a layer. There's layers already, which is good. That means it's fresh. So yeah, let's keep going. Fingers crossed. This is a new one on me. Edinburgh. And they are Penders. I already saw that side, obviously. Coffee and chicory. It's like a camp coffee, but it's not one I've ever seen before. Nice. This is a Younger's bottle, a small one, from Alloa in Scotland. See that there? Younger, Alloa. Should see on the other side. Yep. That's the smallest one I've ever seen though. Nice. Just found this. And I thought it was like paper at the start. Let me see, it's crumbling away. Well, there's good reason it's crumbling away. It's because it's linoleum, which is made entirely of plant-based materials. Very green and ahead of its time. But this is what happens to it after a while, and eventually that will completely break down. Anyway, I've been waiting for the opportunity to talk about linoleum because I'm from Kirkcaldy. Brace yourself, folks. In 1863, an Englishman, Frederick Walton, applied successfully for a patent for the exclusive manufacture of a new floor covering material which he called linoleum. After 1877, when Walton's patent expired, production became more widespread in Britain and abroad, spreading in particular to Scotland and to the town of Kirkcaldy in the west of Fife. By 1877, Kirkcaldy had established itself as the world's largest centre for the manufacture of wax floor cloth and was in an ideal position to exploit a rapidly growing national and international market for linoleum. Within a few decades, over a dozen linoleum manufacturing companies had taken root and flourished, helping to transform Kirkcaldy into the linoleum capital of the world. The largest of the Kirkcaldy linoleum producers was the company of Michael Nairn, established 1828 and producing linoleum since 1877, the biggest manufacturer of linoleum worldwide. I did email the company as it stands now to see if they'd feature in the episode, but at the time of making this video, unfortunately they hadn't responded to my email. Just had this. I think it's bronze. It's really heavy and it's green on the inside. It's seriously got weight to it. I'll clean that up later and we can have a look at that. It's obviously the handle off of something. Maybe a tankard that way up. Yeah, well, it could just look like an ear, I suppose, in a way. Anyway, we'll crack on. Did I hear a bell ringing out there? Just had this, and I think it's just a clear bottle with some green gunk inside it. At first I thought that was the colour of the bottle, but nah, you can see on the lip there. That's just a clear bottle. Maybe nail polish or something. Just had this large wine bottle out now. I thought it was plain, but it's not. Look at this. I think it's a V and a T and an L, or TVL and a circle. Don't know what that means. Let's see if there's anything else on it. Nah, I think that's it. There you go. TVL. Here's that TVL bottle that I found. I couldn't find out anything online about it, so if you know anything about this bottle, who made it, or what was inside it, please do let me know. You won't believe what I just found. It's a ginger beer. And you won't believe this. I've looked all over it. And I think it's plain. Oh, hang on. Let's just come out. Oh, my eyes. Made in Germany, I think that says. Ah, okay. I wonder if that was just the stopper though. It was made in Germany. Maybe it's incised, maybe it's got something on it. Plain ginger beer. Let me get my rag. It is a ginger beer, but it doesn't have anything written on it. So now I've found two ginger beers. That's cool. I'm buzzing about that. It's really funny because Josie from Mud Pies said that's the floodgates open now, and a message to me saying, or a comment should I say, saying you'll find more now that you've found one. And I have, it's a whole one. Yeah, how cool is that? I might ask Sarah if she'll paint the Dirty Secrets of Scotland logo on this. That would be amazing because it's completely plain. I might just do that. You'll know by now on Dirty Secrets of Scotland, when I make amazing finds, I do a dance. And that's exactly what's going to happen now. However, I'm only going to dance on one side of my body and smile on one side of my face because it's not printed. So half a victory dance. Are you ready? Yeah!
Underneath the soil or buried in the ground, there's a lot of treasure to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland.
Ha ha! Here's the ginger beer from the dig. And last night I put a new frame on the swing top. But that's not all I did. Had a few beers, my mate Darren came round. And now it's a Dirty Secrets of Scotland ginger beer. And I woke up full of dread and regret thinking it's going to be terrible, but it's actually not bad. I think Sarah definitely would have done a better job, but yeah, let me know what you think anyway. Keeps threatening to rain. It's not committing to it though, but I've got my wee brolly up just in case, because when it does rain, it tends to come down very hard, very fast. Ah! It's a miracle. Did you see that? Cool. While we're on the subject of rain, you know the band Travis, that song Why Does It Always Rain on Me? Well, Fran and boys, you live in Scotland, mate. That's why it always rains on you. Just had this from the bottom there. Well, I thought that was going to be plain. Genuinely did. It's not though. Lavona. Lavona hair. Oh! Lavona hair tonic. Oh, I've never seen one of these. Why do I feel that this is a quack cure? And why do I feel that there's going to be a story about it coming up right now? This is an interesting one because I couldn't find out very much online about this company, Tokalon, other than it had offices in London, Paris and New York. It was started by a man called E. Virgil Neal, and a book was written about him by Mary Schaefer Conroy. If you're interested further, I suggest you pick up a copy of that book. And here's the book intro. Who was the real E. Virgil Neal? Cosmetics and perfume baron, snake oil salesman, criminal and traitor? Who was Emma, the wife who performed hypnotism demonstrations with him in Pennsylvania mining towns under his alias Xenophone Lamotta Sage? Well, I think I might buy this book. What's this then? Looks like some sort of vase. It's upside down. It's got linoleum on it as well. Is that a wee handle? Yeah, it is. Let's dig this out. I'll be extremely surprised if this is whole. It's not ready. It's covered in linoleum. Protected by linoleum. Well, I don't know that yet. I probably just jinxed it. But that is linoleum on top of it. Look at that. Ooh, it's not a vase, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, no way, I broke it. What? Oh no, it's okay, look. It was broken already. Whew. Right, I'll get the rest of that out. It's got a stamp on the bottom. US patent. Doulton. Bursley, I think that says. Something like that. I'll get the rest of it out anyway, but yeah, I thought I actually broke that, but as you can see here, it wasn't just me that broke it. It's okay, that's all that was there of it. That's an interesting mark. Doulton, I think it was, US patent. There you go. This is interesting as well, more linoleum. Interesting to see if they still make that pattern. Here's something I don't find too often. It's a full clay pipe. Unfortunately, I think it's plain. Oh, it's not plain. It's got some design on it there. No writing or anything though, I can't see any anyway. It's a wee short dumpy one, but it is complete. There we go. Very nice. Yeah. Toothbrush, bone toothbrush. Love these. Collect these. Very nice indeed. That'll go in my collection, along with the baby one that I found as well in the last video. Cool. This is one thing I don't understand about this tip. It's really weird. You find big bits of coal like this and it's not been burned. This is just coal. I thought that would have been a pretty valuable commodity. In fact, it is a very valuable commodity. My own grandfather actually died down the coal mine. He was killed down the coal mine. So yeah, it's strange to me that they would throw this away. You see the layering here is serious. You got this stuff at the top. Then sand. And then all this, which is actually slate, but it's roofing slate. Loads of it. I had to dig through that, which was a nightmare. But, yeah, digging through that ain't easy. And you get more of this grey ash stuff here. And then red, lovely red ash at the bottom. And then right at the bottom, here, that's your sand, and that's the bottom of the tip. So yeah, there's no mistake that that's fresh. Yep. And I'm going to have a break now because I've gotten right to the bottom all the way around. Time for some food. This is what I dug through to get the good stuff out. That's a monumental amount of rubbish, which will be disposed of responsibly. Right, on to the good stuff. Oh, I nearly missed this. That's that handle, really heavy. That's the bed peg, which I don't think is cracked, but I'll need to check that properly. Got linoleum, I can't believe that survived. Bone toothbrush. First find, a lovely wee green bottle. This jar with a drippy lippy. This bottle, which I can't read, but I did earlier, so it's okay. Big Cointreau. I think that's going to be quite nice, that, when it's cleaned up. It's definitely got age to it. This Lavona hair tonic, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a bogus remedy. We'll see. This, what is it? TVL. This is just an Edinburgh Mackay bottle. I didn't actually film this coming out because I've filmed so many of these coming out. Got our clay pipe here. A little bit of design on it. Wee short dumpy one. This wee ring is just a brass or copper ring. Plain ink. And the star of the show so far, definitely, the ginger beer bottle. even though it's not printed. I still love it. Very cool indeed. Alright, I'm gonna have something to eat and then we'll get back in that hole. This is the spoil so far, and that's before I've started digging into the sides. So I took quite a lot out. It's all lovely and heavy and wet as well. I had to climb out on my spade. This tip is so weird. Some bits of it are really shallow and some are deeper. This is sort of like medium depth, I guess. But yeah, lunchtime. It's one of life's simple pleasures, being underneath a brolly in the rain with hot soup. It's a rare treat. In the woods, by myself, hot soup, in the rain, under a brolly. Happy as Larry. Well, happy as Willie, I suppose. Cheers. Half a cup. Don't know about you, but I love that sound. Sound of the rain coming down. And you probably see it because you're right on the edge of the umbrella. But I'm underneath the umbrella, so I'm completely dry. It's really, really nice. It's a nice feeling. But yeah, I'm just going into this corner here. I found that ginger beer about here, so I'm going to carry on in this corner for a bit more and see what I can find. Just had this out from the bottom there. And it is a Horlicks malted milk, Loughborough, England, and something Racine. I think that's Wisconsin, is it USA? There you go, in the rain. Just found this huge stack of lino. Someone's obviously ripped up a floor and then chucked it all on the tip. What's interesting though is the stuff on the inside might be quite well preserved. You can see it's all just breaking down, which is what you would want it to do because it's made of linseed. Oh wow, yeah. Let's try and get to the middle one. Oof. Crumble, crumble. Look at that. That hasn't seen the light of day for a very, very long time. Yeah. Linoleum. I wonder how old it is. Might even be Victorian. This is the first time I've ever had to put a light on my phone because it's just so dark under here with cloudy skies. At least the rain stopped for a bit though. Anyway, I've got this, what looks like stoneware tint from here, but I'm seeing now the lights on it, actually. It's just glass. Oh, that's a shame. I really thought that was a stoneware there to show you. Oh well, I think it's just a screw top sauce bottle or something. There you go. Just found this fragment of motoware again. Made in Torquay probably, but with local dialect to wherever it was sold. And this is clearly Scots. Dinny, don't know what it says there. Your mo rang ye. That's all I can read. Again, if you know what this is, sorry, if you know what it means or what it said, please let me know. Cumnock pottery was in existence for about 128 years, from 1792 until around 1920. The famous mottoware was not produced until about 1830, when requests were often made for pots inscribed for a particular occasion, like a wedding or a christening. These would generally be inscribed with a name and often a favourite quotation in Scots, like these examples shown. The phrase on this piece says, "Dinna let your modesty rang ye," which means, I think, help yourself generously. Just had this out, and I thought it was one of those Pond's creams that you get a lot of them, milk glass. But actually, this isn't a screw top, and they're all screw tops, so it doesn't seem to say anything. But If it was a screw top, I probably wouldn't want this. But the fact that it's not a screw top, and I've never found one, I'll probably take it home. This is another Eiffel Tower. Had one in the last video as well. Foster and Clark, Maidstone. Cool, I've got a pair of them now. No damage, I don't think. Very nice. This is quite interesting. It's just a wee broken plate. But what's interesting about it is it's been repurposed. You see the paint in there? It's been repurposed for painting, which is exactly what we do when we find small plates. We use them for painting as well. So I think that's really cool. Just had this. I think it's a little cut glass ink. That's cool, that. I like that. I think that'll clean up really well. I think it's a wee bit damaged actually, but still. And I think that this was the lid as well. That's probably too far gone, but I could try some electrolysis on it and see what happens. Cool. Just had this. And this little OXO. That's the smallest OXO I've ever found. In fact, you don't find many OXOs here. So that's quite rare for this tip. It's not a rare bottle, but rare for this tip. Just had this bottle out. It's not one I've seen before. It's very wet at the bottom, so the brushes are great, but even this happens. Look at this thing. It's crazy. And it's some sort of pictorial. Thankfully I've got my cloth as well. What does that say? HLG. Oh, I don't know what that says. Is it clear glass? No, it's aqua glass. That's a strange one. That's going to look nice cleaned up though. Trying to see if it's machine made. I think it maybe is, but I'm not 100% sure, but we'll find out when it's all cleaned up. Just had this out. Beautiful. Never seen a full one. Found them before. Always broken. Is that roots? I was going to say string, but it's not, it's roots. Inside it as well, roots inside. I think this is actually the remains of a cork. Some of the roots got in behind it though. Lovely, it says something on the bottom. And can I read it? Probably not. I'm using the cloth there, folks. 1770. 1770, well look, it wasn't made in 1770, that's obvious. But registered number in 1770, I bet 1770 is important. Maybe perfume or something called 1770. That's lovely. Looks like a poison bottle, too lit. Beautiful. Love this. Wow. That's a beauty. All faceted and green and beautiful. Love this. And as far as I can see, nothing wrong with it. 1770. That means something. You know what? I think I dance. I think it deserves it. Let's do this.
Underneath the soil or buried in the ground, there's a lot of treasure to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland. So pack your bag and spade and come with us today. Adventure is never far away with dirty secrets of Scotland.
Here's this really beautiful 1770 bottle. Again, I tried researching it, and again, I couldn't find anything online. So if you know anything about this bottle, or the contents, anything at all, please do let me know in the comments below. Just like this. I think it's a golf ball. I think it's a Victorian or Edwardian golf ball. Now, I've had one before, but honestly, this one's in way better nick than the last one. And someone said in the comments, sorry I forget who it was, but if it was you, thank you. Someone said that these are fairly collectible, and I don't know, but that looks pretty good nick to me. I wonder if that is worth money. Don't know if I'd sell it anyway, but hey ho, you know me and my finds. Lovely wee thing. This is the slate that I was on about earlier. It's just on one side of the hole, there's loads of it. What I'm trying to do is figure out if it ends fairly soon, because there might be some really nice stuff underneath it. I've dug underneath it already, but you can only go so far. So I'm trying to get rid of this to get what's underneath further back. The only thing is, to get that out, it's really a brute force job, and you don't really see that on this channel because it's not really my bag, but yeah, I'm just going to have to smash through it. No one's dug through it for sure, so everything that's underneath is going to be fresh. Okay, so it's not spectacular, but I know it's not been messed with. There you go, it's just a clear glass bottle, but yeah, I'm going to keep smashing through this and see how I get on. I'm hoping to get through all the slate to the other side of it, and then hopefully there'll be nice finds underneath. As you can see, I've smashed through all that slate now. The layer goes to about here, and then it stops. I might have to go a little bit further back, but for now I'm just going to concentrate on this fresh face, and I hope it was worth it because it was a lot of effort. I'm sweating. But first of all, let's go for a little wander and do a little bit of mud larking, because I'm sweating. Just found these little tiles. One's got mortar underneath, one doesn't. Probably Victorian. When I first saw the blue I thought it was plastic, but no, the tiles. Nice one. As you can see, the vegetation is dying back. It's now October, so this vegetation is much thinner than it was, and it's so much easier to see things on the ground. So yeah, I'll keep looking. It's a different story to how it was just recently even. Can you see it? Wow. Well, that's a first. I think I'll keep these just to freak Sarah out. She'll probably go bananas. Well, there's springs in there. They're probably gold, you know. Wouldn't surprise me. Like, what other material could you put in the mouth if that's not real gold? In focus. I bet that's gold. Cool. Just found this on the surface as well. I reckon if you clean that up, that'll look great with a candle in it. Might take that. There we go. Whitbread, London. Vulcanite. It's a later one than the one I found before. I said to Gail and Alex if I found another one I'd give them it, because I think that looks like a shwoo. It's not, I don't think. I think it's meant to be a deer, but it looks like a shwoo to me. Just found this, and I thought it was a bottle that I find a lot, but it's not. It's actually a version with a sheer lip or burst lip. Focus. No, I won't focus. I will not focus. I'm not going to focus. I refuse to focus. This bottle's just giving me lip here. Well, there's the spoils of my little forage on the surface. In mud larking. Set of falsers. Time for a candle. Whitbread bottle, which we'll give to Gail and Alex, I think. This wee burst lip or sheared lip top bottle. And 2 wee blue tiles. Time to get back in there, I reckon. Remember this wee pot I found? Well, I think I might have found the lid. I haven't looked at it yet. Milk glass. It's not like a ceramic lid or anything. I'll rub with this. Something cream. Tourlon cream. Now, I mean, it looks like it, doesn't it? I've never seen one of these pots before, or lids. So, I mean, I don't think it's rare or anything. It'd just be cool if it fits. Can I have a drum roll, please? Thank you very much. Belter! Dead chuff for that. That's cool. Nice one. Look at this, this is cool. Just had this right off the bottom. I think it's glass, but if it is, it's seriously dark glass because I can't see through it. Maybe it's just because it's full of stuff actually, because look. That's cool, I really like this. So what I'll do probably is just zip the top off of that and then polish it and you'll be able to put a candle in it or something like that anyway. I'll think of something to do with it. I love that. Nice. Full-time roundup. Now, where do I begin? How about here? This was a really nice little vase thing. Still not sure what colour it is because it's so full of dirt. But yeah, I'm thinking I might repurpose that as a candlestick holder. Got the bed peg. Yeah. And it says something, but I can't read it right now. I found another one of these. Madly. Not the centre part, just the ears. Oh, that makes a love heart. Oh, that's cute. Okay, buried under here is a toothbrush. And this is the first piece of linoleum that I found. And these are the others. Just a little oxo. Edinburgh. Oh no, sorry, not Edinburgh. Foster Clark Maidstone. This is the Eiffel Tower lemonade. The Edinburgh one's actually here. It's quite similar, which is why I made that mistake. Yeah, there it is. John Mackay. This big ball here, the name escapes me, I can't remember what it says, but and it's all wiggly right and I can't read it without my specs. Got this pickle jar. The bone handle there. Cointreau bottle, which I think has got quite a lot of age to it. I'll check that when I get home. Lovely colour. Okay, this is an ink. That top part that I was going to zap has actually just come apart in my hand, so there's no point in taking that home. This, I believe, is a quack cure. Always fun to read about and mock. This is a golf ball. I'm in Fife, which is the home of golf, so you may have heard of St Andrews. Well, that's not a million miles away from where I am at the other side of Fife. This big bottle here with the letters on it, TVL, interesting. The green bottle, which was the first find, which is a belter. Did I show you this already? I can't remember, so I'll show you again if I have, sorry. It's a clay pipe. Plain ink. And this is interesting. So I've got, this is the big part of a cream pot. And I've got another part, which I found earlier. Remember I asked you for ID? Well, I know what it is now, so I don't need that anymore. But what I thought is I could actually potentially cut this back a bit, and that'll give me a template to fill that gap. Obviously it's not from the same cream pot, but I could cut it back and it would make it easier to repair. I wouldn't have to use about a ton of milliput, and then just paint over that when it's done. This is this mottleware again. I hope I can find out the full saying. It's obviously a local Scottish saying. And hang on a minute, oh yeah, this, amazing. This is one of the rock stars. Superb. But I'll go into this first, hang on. So, blue tiles, this wee thing here, the wee bottle. The Nashers, Nash. This, which I think would be great with a candle in it. This, which I'm going to give to Gail and Alex, because I think that's a shrew. I don't care what you say, I know it's meant to be a deer, it looks like a shrew. That's the rules that I've just made up. And, oh yeah, the linoleum. I've got an idea, something to do with this linoleum. But I don't know if I'm going to do it yet, so we'll see. This bottle here, I have no idea what those letters mean, but I like it. It's cool, different, nice. Wee Bovril standard Horlicks, screw cap Horlicks, but I'm told they're still quite collectible, these ones. So we'll see. And then this, which has got the lid on it, now that they've been reunited after about 100 years or whatever. And, oh, and I just lost it again. Hey! And the two rock stars, I know I've already done this one, but it deserves it, so it's getting another shout out. This lovely little green bottle with 1770 underneath. As it says, there's no way that's made in 1770, so it's obviously a brand, but you've probably been told about that already because that's the way I make my videos. And a Rockety Rockstar, haha, ginger beer, which I'm going to ask Sarah if she will paint the Dirty Secrets of Scotland logo on. How cool would that be to have a Dirty Secrets of Scotland ginger beer? And that's the full-time roundup, folks. Thanks for joining me on Dirty Secrets of Scotland. Can't believe I found another ginger beer, and that wee green bottle is gorgeous as well. Loads of amazing finds today. I even found Nashers. Okay, so I really enjoyed that dig, and I hope you did too. Until next time.
Underneath the soil or hidden in the ground, there's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland.
Our first ever customer, Andrea in Tulsa, Oklahoma, sent us this picture of her ink ball in her home, and we think it looks really cool. Secondly, our Etsy store is now open and updated weekly. And finally, we have a Ko-fi page now as well. So if you wanted to contribute towards Dirty Secrets of Scotland in any way, please head over to Ko-fi to do so. I really enjoyed that dig, and I hope you did too. And what was that? Oh, that was weird. Just heard a big noise over there. This will be one for the blooper reel.